Hey everybody, Fradham here. We're going to look at a new game that I just got called Dredged. It's kind of a fishing game. Really not sure the whole point of the game, but it's another one of those low poly games and kind of been into those lately, so I thought we'd take a look at this. I did play it a little bit just to kind of get the gist of what the game is about, so this is not a first look, it's a second look. So we'll do a new game. Delete the one I made. New. I'm really kind of digging these low poly games lately. They're just kind of unique and different than what I'm used to playing. Job listings. Angler wanted. I think that must be us. Maybe not. A lighthouse. Dredging the depths. The morning light fills your eyes as you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers, disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. I guess that was our boat, but somehow we ended up at the dock. I don't know how we got here. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of the old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. See, when I played it the first time, I didn't read this stuff. I just wanted to see what the gameplay was like, so I guess that was us. Our boat's destroyed, and he gave us a boat. What a nice guy. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. We can undock, and we can look at our boat. Hit tab. That's our cargo. We have a fishing pole, a really kind of basic one, and our motor. And then the cabin, pursuits are the quests. It took me half a second last time to figure out that pursuits are quests. We have catch fish for the day. So we have a real simple quest, and we'll go ahead and just do that. So we got our little boat here, and it's WASD to move. And see, these are, in the real world, these are called boils. So you want to go to the boils, and then a little fish hook will appear. And you hit F. And the way fishing works is you hit F to start fishing, and you'll get these little green bars in here, and you have to hit F again while you're in the green bars. And when you hit, if you time it right and you hit the F on the green bars, then you catch the fish. It's different. You'll see. So, 2, 3. See? So now we got a blue mackerel. Fish again. 1, 2, 3. Now these are obviously the easy ones. There are harder ones. 1, 2, 3. Got our fish. 1, 2. See, that one was 2. 1, 2. Got it. And now we've depleted this spot. So we hit X to leave. And we chug on to the next spot. We can check out things. Anything that has a sparkle in it means you've never discovered it. So like there's a buoy here. You can hit F and it says a floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. So here's another fishing hole. Oh, not close enough. There you go. Oh, disturbed water. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. So there's a fish here. You can kind of guess what they are by the little shadows they leave. I think they're stingrays. So we can't catch whatever's there just yet. So we can go to the next one. See, now we got 4. So these guys are, oh, see these guys. Oh, and look, it's kind of Tetris-y. You gotta, you know, for efficiency, you gotta adjust how your fish are gonna fit in your cargo. So. Depleted, so X. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific action. So if you're holding still, your time doesn't move. So you can't just sit here and wait it out. You have to be moving, see? As I move, the clock changes. A lot of dialogue that you have to read in this game. This would have been a good game to have some voice acting, just because it would make it more immersive. I'm the kind of person that when I play a game with a lot of written dialogue, I just kind of speed read through it, and sometimes I miss details. As you can see from just my comments from commenting about my first play. You step onto the dock at Greater Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss matters of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, we'll need to sell fish at the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understood? So you don't have a no way, I'm just going to steal the boat option. You know, you're pretty much forced into this indentured servitude for this boat that who knows if you really wanted it. So you have two options. Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Where do I sell my fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. So I would have liked it if it would have let me also click, gave me another prompt with the option I didn't select. So it's an either or, not click this and click the other one later. So anyway, we only owe $50 on the ship. So the fact that the loan is so small is not a big deal, but it's still, I don't know. I have a different way of thinking about these kind of games, I guess. Anyways, once you're at the dock, if you have things that you don't want to take up your cargo space, you can put it in storage. So you have a storage at the dock, which is kind of nice. And then the fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? Heh. It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyways, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on the other islands may pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got. So at this point, you can sell your fish. We have $157.52 worth of fish. I think if you have stuff in storage, you can also sell the fish that's in there. So if you're doing really good, I guess you can load up your boat, put all your fish in the storage, go out and get more fish, load it up, and rinse and repeat, and then you can sell the storage stuff here too. But I'm just going to hit F to sell it all. Boop. And we just, now, after we paid part of our debt, we now only have $133.89, which I don't know what their economy's like, but it sounds decent, I guess. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something of it. Why not take it? So this is a research part. A curious looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. So we take that and put it here. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. So now we have the shipwright just showed up here. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements on your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front and everything takes some time to install. God, she looks grumpy, right? Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so just plan ahead. Okay, so I think we want a bigger fishing pole. Something better than the one we have. So knowing what's coming ahead, I know we're going to need this one, but we don't need it yet. But we should probably get this one. So, oh, we don't have enough money. Can we sell that? That'll give us enough money. So let's sell that. I don't know what I just did. Sell. I meant to hit F, sorry. Duh. Okay, so we sold our crappy beginner one, and now we're going to use this one. So this will let us catch more fish type. So, took most of our money. Good thing we don't need to eat. Oh, and you need to sleep in this game. I'm not sure why, but if you skip the sleeping, the mayor will complain about you need your sleep, and it's just weird. Okay, so now with the better fishing pole, in theory, if there should be less boils with the slash through it, like that one right there. I think that one was... Now see, they're different fish now because it's a different day. Oh no, it's still those weird ones. So we don't know what it is till we catch it, so we hit F. 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 So it's the flounder. I thought it was going to be stingrays. You can see the little tail. So in theory, since it's early in the day, we would take these fish. We need a turbo motor. And we would put them at the dock. I don't think we have any quests. No, anytime you catch a new fish, it gets added to your encyclopedia, which in other games they call a bestiary. Okay. So we go back to our boat, or our dock. So it shows you how much we still owe on the loan. So we paid off about half of it so far. So we can just go straight to sell, or we could have stored it. But I think if we go to sell, we have a higher chance of getting a quest. See right here, this is a quest. Tell me about the order. They ask for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. I think the fishing pole we bought will do shallow water. Just leave whatever you have here. So we already got one of the flounders. And now we got to go find an eel. Okay, so now we'll sell all these. X. Now we only $18.39. It's so easy to pay off the boat that it's almost silly that it's even part of the game, but I get it. Got to give you incentive to go out there and catch those fish. So now we need eels, and they're in shallow water, as we saw. And, oh look, I want to show you. There is... Oh wait, here's some eels. You can see it by the shadows, see? They're kind of eel shaped. See, now our fishing thing is different. Yay, got an eel. Got another eel. Oh, that's all there was. So you can also get quests and items by looking for these floating bottles. There's one over here. Oh look, there's sharks right there. I don't think we can catch sharks. Collect item. So now that'll show up in our cabin. Here, messages. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the island, blah blah blah. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor. He renamed the boat. So this is about some people that disappeared and they were on their honeymoon on a fishing trip. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll save that for you guys for when you play it. But I just wanted to show that you can get subquests. So now we have a pursuit. Oh no, actually that shouldn't show up as a, maybe it's just informational. So we've got that done. We saw these sharks here. I don't think we can catch them, but let's see. They might still be. Yeah, we need a better fishing pole for that. So we go back to our dock. 5 o'clock on Tuesday. You gotta hold down the buttons, by the way. Go to the fishmonger. Tell them we do have something for the pursuit. Drag it over. And they just gave us 56 bucks for that. That's pretty good. That's probably gonna pay off our boat. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Groper? Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. So now we have to do some night fishing. Alright, sorry, I had to mute that. My dogs are barking. As usual, because my dogs are absolutely annoying. They always bark when I try to record. That's their thing. Okay, so I think we're paid off on the boat, but there's still going to always be a tax that goes towards upgrading the city. Nope, we still owe money. So we're going to sleep for the night. Oh, we should have went out fishing for the night. I didn't even think about it. That's just how it works. Oh, a hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. I've come to see the area. I've come to meet people. I think we've just pretty much come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Yeah, well, she was grumpy. I've noticed that the people that live here are all just grumpy people. So that's Dredge. I don't think I've played a game like this before. I've played fishing simulators before, but not quite like this one. And it's actually entertaining and fun. I enjoy it. Would I recommend it? You know, it's a fun game if you like low poly games and you like repeated quest type games. You know, think the old Farmville games, you know, where you got to keep doing things, then yeah, it's a good time waster. I don't think it's a game that you'd get crazy enthused about, but it's a fun game. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope you have a great day.